All right, I'm getting ready to play Week Three's first game, Patriot Football League. The 2-0 San Fran Miners at the 101 Columbia Coolers. However, I said if Dayton lost their second game and lost it handedly, I would spend the money on behalf of the owner to fire James Still, the rookie head coach, who is brutal. And so I have done that, and I have rolled up the new coach in Big Country Football Time. He's a B. Phil Barnhardt is a B. But the off season is different for Big Country Football. Instead of rolling the changes to the offense and defensive grade, which I would do if I was playing BCFT, I just concluded that a brand new coach would allow for the same thing that would happen in the offseason for this game in the first, which is called postseason losses. You have to reduce every unit by one, closer to zero, and re-roll all your special teams and interception returns. So, in reducing all of Dayton's ratings, good or bad, they all go down one. So, except for the running backs, they can't be reduced beyond zero. So the quarterback actually improved. So to reflect the quarterback's improvement over rookie Daniels, who's had a bad start, I just put in Martin, a new quarterback. So it reflects the -1 change to a 0 with a new quarterback. The other two don't change, so they're here. And then, of course, everything has to be pushed towards 0. So these bad defensive line, not bad, but below average defensive line, below average linebackers, below average DBs, all reduced towards 0. So they're all zeros now. So basically, the new head coach just blanked out all ratings. And then the players, I can change them narratively, like changing the quarterback, but I didn't change any of the defensive guys. Most of these guys were around last year when they were better. So it's a matter of Bernhardt coming in and coaching. Maybe it's just a morale shift. Everybody's happy that the brutal coach, James Steele, is gone. And they just, starting a new quarterback. So now for week 3, Dayton will be playing the MBT, so it's the right time to do it. Dayton is 0-2. They got hammered 27-10 last week against this team, San Fran, although San Fran is a damn good football team. But Dayton really did struggle. I think they scored late. I can't remember how Dayton scored the 10. Long story short, 0-2, the worst start for them. They were 0-3 a couple of years ago and ended up going 4-3 and winning the championship. But at 0-3, their ratings were good, and it was BCFT, and I just knew that you don't fire Bill Cowher, who's won 2 championships. He's a 12-year vet. You let him fix it, and then the reality is, on those B charts, Dayton started getting better rolls, and Dayton ended up winning 4 games in a row, including the championship. So that was very cool. This game, there was no chance he was going to turn it around. So, and again, when I rolled up the new GM at C, Tim Jackson, he hired a D coach titled Brutal, and I just imagine that through training camp, off season, and the first 2 weeks of this season, that this group of characters, this group of players didn't appreciate a brutal coach, and so out. So what's happened is ultimately he's reset to neutral in all ratings, which isn't great, but there's no negatives here. The problem is his place kicker went down 15 points, 15%. His punter went up 3 yards. McDowell improved mightily at kick returner with a touchdown chance now, but McDowell dropped mightily as a punt returner. So a bit of a mixed bag on the special teams side of this transaction, and their interception return was cut in half. They were 16, now they're 8. So Barnhart reset some poor ratings here, but it's going to depend. If McDowell ends up returning some kickoffs for touchdowns this year, it'll be worth it. Janice's punt will certainly matter. Anthony's 15% place kicking could be a big deal for them. And any interceptions they get are cut in half in the distance back. But it only cost me $1 million to fire Steele, and in rolling up with Tim Jackson, rolling up the new head coach from Big Country Football Time, I landed a B, potential great. So the title for this guy was B, potential great. So a new potentially great rookie head coach. That's a better replacement for Bill Cowher than the James Steele character. And at 0-2, easy to fire James Steele. So Dayton, and they're going to get to match up against a 1-1 Northborough Tigers team this week. So this game is going to be San Fran at the Columbia Coolers. San Fran is 2-0. This is probably the best San Fran's been since the last time they won a title, which was just a few years ago. They have a rookie quarterback who's fantastic. They have running backs, and they have 3 stars on defense. So this is a solid football team. Columbia is 1-1. Fantastic receiving core, fantastic linebackers, a star at receiver, a star in their place kicker, and a star at linebacker. This team's 1-1, but they're definitely a potential threat as well. But this San Fran team is going to be a great test for Columbia this game. Also, for those who don't know, Mesa, the Mesa Machine, went bankrupt and had to sell, and sold them to a London owner. And they're 2-0. London, by the way, last week defeated the NBT 17-9 with Andrews at quarterback. Their star, 4-year vet, star quarterback, had a fantastic day. And London, in the hands of a new location with a new head coach, with a new owner, they are 2-0. So London, a great start for them in their brand new franchise in London. Okay, I will pause this video. I'm not going to try to cram this league update video into a complete game video. I'll come back and do a video on this game. So there you have it. Bye-bye.